Guys, know it's been a while, but yeah, I'm back. Yeah, and today I'm going to be talking about Justice League in Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. And man, shit. The first movie was okay. Like, I got the setup, I liked it. Second movie is like, okay, in those long series where there's just like a lot of filler episodes, and even if it's not filler episode, you just feel like the information is filler because it just wasn't really done well, or I don't know, man. Maybe they just chose to go a wrong route with it because I barely even remember the second one. I remember the first one clearly. Second one I couldn't remember. Like I remember even doing research on it and I could barely even find some proper information about it. Like yeah, second one was okay. But on to the third one, man. The third one, um it started meandering a bit. I was like, it started feeling like it was going the second one's direction. But I'm telling you, man, when that film got going, it got going, and yeah. Normally I think of superhero films or films in general, man. The first part, second part, the first part is good. Second part of the film is good. The ending usually leaves a lot to be desired, but this was actually the reverse of that. The opening wasn't that good. Second part ramped up, and the third one it just gave me anything I've ever wanted from a multiverse storyline. This is like the best multiverse storyline ever. I mean, apart from everything, everywhere, all at once, and forget the fact that it's like a straight to streaming or DVD movie, as they were called back in the day. This film was so good, man. That ending gave me everything that I've ever wanted in an ending like that. I mean, Marvel is probably gonna try and do that for Secret Wars. They probably should, at the end of Secret Wars, because that's sort of what happens in the comic books. Like the whole realities, fall apart, and in what happens in DC is that the realities are falling apart, but in a very drawn out, different kind of way. Not very drawn out. It's like a whole long thing that happens. Like even in the timeline of the film, like it takes place over what, a year, which is okay. Anyway, man, it's just kind of confusing. Not really confusing, but I understand I understand why they did it that way. They had to differentiate themselves from what's coming up in the Secret Wars universe, in the Marvel canon. Um, the action was great, animation was great. I loved all the shout outs to all the other old school DC animations, Batman, all the other Batman, all the other Justice Leagues. There's like three different Justice Leagues shown at the end. But like in the movie, probably there's like 10, 10 or more probably shown in the film overall. But it was just cool, man. And yeah, Kevin Conroy's last performance, he's played Batman probably his whole career now. He I actually thought that they would choose him for the Batman Beyond live action that someone actually wanted to do, but yeah, DC. I mean, Warner Brothers can that. But yeah, man, this is it's as close to a perfect film of superhero comic book film that I've seen in a very long time. And yeah, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do next. Hopefully, this kind of bleeds in. Maybe this was what James Gunn was hoping for. It kind of bleeds into what he's doing right now with there just being one continuity in the whole DC project. But man, I really liked it, man. So yeah, definitely check it out. No alcohol needed, no popcorn needed, man. You're gonna be engrossed. You're gonna be engaged, and yeah, check the movie out, man.